Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Megan.
And I'm Sierra. This is Vegas, who is in a very licky mood right now because I just put a lot of lotion on. But I'm holding him because it makes him happy.
So for this week's video, Sierra and I are going to be trying out ClassPass. And if you've ever seen someone that you know who's going to a bunch of different workout classes, and you're like,
are you paying for that many memberships?
All the memberships for these?
They're not.
They probably have ClassPass, and there's all these different classes on there where you pay one fee to use that, and then you get different credits for different workout classes. They also have like health and beauty stuff on there. With our free trial that we're doing, it's only access to some of the fitness classes. So we're going to be trying out like 3 to 4, I think, this week. Probably 3 realistically. Starting off bright and early this morning, Sierra and I are going to be going to try an F45 class, and we've never done one before, but I think in theory it's just like a 45 HIIT class, which makes me kind of nervous because
HIIT is hard for us.
In a group style setting, I feel obligated to like keep up with what other people are doing, and so I hope it is still kind of like self-paced, and I'm not worried about like throwing up around everyone. Because like
I seriously, historically, we're gonna have like workout classes for us in the past. Typically, what we do to work out is we have a gym membership. We go, we do our own independent resistance training, and that is it. It is self-paced. We take breaks if we need to. Like, we're very good with the flow in terms of our workouts.
That being said, we have tried some workout classes before. A few years ago, we actually did 4 different workout classes in one day. So we've had some experience with like bar, boxing, Zumba. But the ones that we're trying in this video, we're gonna try and keep it all new, fresh, and things we haven't done before. I've always wanted to try a Pilates reformer class, so fingers crossed we can get one of those booked for this video. But yeah, that being said, we're starting off with F45 this morning.
I'm nervous.
We're gonna do our best to record.
I do remember after that full day of like the day of 4 workouts, I felt very like proud of myself, very accomplished. I think I will still feel that same sense of accomplishment after I finish each of these classes. I think getting through it is gonna be hard.
All right, off to F45 we go. So it is like 7:50. We're sitting outside in the parking lot right now, waiting to go in, presumably to a class, but the lights are still off in the building, so. But someone else is in the car next to us, so hopefully it will be going on. Anyways, initial thoughts. It's always so nerve-wracking, even though like there's really no reason for it to be, to like go to a new workout class, because like you don't know what to expect. And sometimes like with classes I just get concerned about like they assume everyone's already been there before, and then like how it works, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna know what's going on, right? But I'm hoping it's easy enough to catch on to. We'll try and get clips as best we can. I put on some specific leggings for today with pockets so I could have my phone with me, so you can't say I didn't try. Anyways, wish us luck, and we will talk to you guys when we're done. Alright, I'm in the bathroom before the class starts, but the instructor already was asking like if it was anyone's first time here, and then kind of explaining how it works, and I'm liking the vibe so far. Here's the bathroom actually. It's kind of like a locker room. There's a shower and everything. It's time for our post-class debrief for F45. Right. So, I actually liked it more than I thought I would. I did too. I feel like what's hard though, here's who I think it's perfect for. I think it's perfect for someone who wants to make sure they're getting a good workout in 45 minutes and being efficient with their time and not wanting to have to like think about anything. They have a really good setup in there in terms of like stations. They show you everything you're doing beforehand. There's videos on the TV of the exercises. It's very like consistent. Like once you've gone through like one round, you're like, okay, I like know what's going on. Yeah. So, and it's like a group setting, but like since there wasn't that many people in our class, we didn't have to share stations with anyone. Yeah. And I kind of wonder if they probably limit. I don't know. They might not. But like there was only 8 people in our class. There's like 10 stations, so we all like got our own station. And so how it worked was it's basically like for time. It's like an EMOM if you've ever done those, just like every minute on the minute. There's 10 stations. You do 30 seconds of resistance training with weights, and then there's like 20 seconds of like a body weight exercise, which like those are the same throughout the entire thing. We did a lot of push-ups. My goodness, yeah. That was like the worst part of the workout. I am tired of doing push-ups because that was like during every single station you had at least one set of push-ups. But then you have 15 seconds rest, and then you start the next station. So it's like you're pretty much going the whole time. That's how the classes like that work. Obviously, if needed, like you can kind of, they're not going to yell at you and scream at you if you're taking a break. I liked that it was very self-paced. They had a ton of different resistance levels, so like easy to hard, you could make it whatever you wanted it to, and you could like modify the exercises from there. And they had 2 coaches during the class that would then like go around and like they came up to me a few times, and I'm sure they went up to you a few times to like give you like some like, hey, try heavier weight, adjustments or
adjust your form.
Weight.
Yeah. So I enjoyed it. I will say, like, this would be something where, like, if I were someone to, like, keep ClassPass, I would probably keep this in the rotation. But, like, I always end up going back to weight training as my regular thing because I do like being in charge. And I gotta be honest, like, the HIIT's great. Like, it's a great workout, but, like, it's hard for me to do something like that every single time I'm going to work out. But if you're someone who wants that, like, it'd be really good for you. And it was, like, a very positive environment. Like, it was a good space to be in, so I enjoyed it overall. We'll have to see how it ranks. Like, I'm sure when we're done at the end of the week, we'll kind of rank our favorite classes, the ones that we took. But I think this one. My arms are, like, I can feel my arms right now. So it's definitely arms. And this was, like, the resistance focused class. They have some that are more cardio or cardio and resistance, but we just did resistance today. So, class number 1, done. So it is Tuesday after work. Sierra should be at home shortly, and we are going to be trying our second workout class of the week using ClassPass. So we're trying a new place called Spanga. I've never been to it before. I'm not even sure how nationwide it is or not, but it's basically a 60-minute workout class. I have it recorded on my screen too, so I can pop it up. But it's a 1-hour session that combines 20 minutes of heart pumping spinning, 20 minutes of circuit style strength training, and then 20 minutes of revitalizing yoga to deliver the best workout ever. I'm excited to try. I think that hopefully breaking it up into like 3 different 20-minute sections will make it so it goes by pretty quickly. And I feel like finishing up with yoga is gonna be nice. So we'll see. I've only ever done 1 spin class in my life, I think. But it's only 20 minutes, so I think we should be okay. So it's almost 5 o'clock. The class is at 6. I'm just wearing leggings and a workout tank top, but we'll do our best as we did for our first class to record as much as we can. Are you ready to get our Spanga on? I am finishing getting ready for the workout class. As far as my initial thoughts, I'm excited. I think the variety will be fun since there's like basically 3 classes in one of spin, yoga, and strength training. I think that also helps the class go by pretty fast. I'm anticipating this is gonna be harder than F45, mostly because F45 was like a little bit easier than I thought it was going to be. And this class has cycling, and cycling kind of scares me. I've done cycling classes before, and I have felt a little bit nauseous or like sick. So I'm just trying to like remind myself, no matter what, like I'm not trying to feel nauseous or awful. So trying to pace myself like at my own comfortable speed to not feel sick, because I don't need to feel sick. But yeah, I'm excited. I think it should be a good workout. So we finished our first Spanga class, and we are here to do our debrief. Our debrief, I thought, first of all, one thing about ClassPass, because someone was in there trying to cancel their membership beforehand, was like, it's always so hard and so annoying to have to go cancel membership. Like, there's different policies and stuff, but like, if you do stuff through ClassPass, like, you just cancel your ClassPass. Yeah. So that could be a pro. I really liked it. I mean, spin, thank God it was not a second longer than 20 minutes because it was hard, and I literally had to like step out to use my inhaler. I've had to use my inhaler both of these classes, so clearly I do not challenge my endurance very much. But they have like a little screen to challenge you to like stay within like the target zone. The zones were confusing me. What did that mean? I don't really know, but I just tried to keep mine in the green as much as I could. So spin was, you know, it was hard, but I was doing it, but it was just like, it's hard. Yeah. It's a lot of quad work, and so. Yeah, but hey, that was by far the hardest part of the class, which Megan and I knew was going to be the hardest part for us. What's nice though is it's like, it's only 20 minutes. Like, that's what I kept telling myself the whole time. Sometimes I was like, has it been 20 minutes yet? Right. I should have worn my Apple Watch. I looked at my phone, I was like, it's only been 10 minutes. And then we did, I gotta say, also when we first came and did like the check-in, they like knew, like once they like asked who we were, they could I think see who like hadn't been there before. So then she like showed us the whole check-in process, took us into the gym before the class to like get the lay of the land, and I was kind of like, I knew there was pictures online, but I felt like I didn't fully appreciate like, it's a big place. How they had like a separate spin section, a separate strength section, and a separate yoga section. I was like, oh my god, whoa. It was a very nice I really liked the vibe. And the strengthening, I don't know if it changes based off of the class, but this one was like a minute of strength training, and then similar to functional, or F45, it is technically functional 45. Similar to F45, it had like repeating exercises the entire class.
So it was like we were doing a chop like for 30 seconds every single round.
Yeah.
Ooh, that got me.
I had to drop my weight down.
But yeah, it was, then you get like a minute of rest between all those exercises, and then you finish up with like some nice relaxing yoga. And again, I don't know if it like changes based off the class, where it's like this is like the intense yoga session and like the whatever, I don't know.
What I'm starting to like with the little taste of ClassPass we're getting is I like, because it's like you could be like, which one did you like more, which we can still talk about, but it's like with ClassPass, like you get to pick just whichever class you're feeling.
Like you said, you don't have to deal with the annoying membership stuff with all these.
Right now, I kind of feel like I like this one more than F45, but
I think I may have as well. I think this one was harder.
I think so
that's probably
too.
mostly due to the spin aspect of it.
Yes.
It's like I'm just not an endurance person.
I like the vibes of it, and it was very just like they had like they've mastered the lighting and like the ambiance component. I really enjoyed it. So
and it's like you got a little bit of everything. Like you got this,
which is what they're selling.
endurance. Like, oh my gosh, like how am I doing this? Like I would never push myself this hard in my own workout. And then you got like the strength training. I'm a little bit more comfortable with that. But like still was productive. But like I could pace myself a little bit.
And they had like each like the strength thing had like you get to pick your own weights. You get to pick like they shared a bunch of modifications.
Yeah. You had your own little pod similar to F45. And then like the yoga was like just nice, relaxing. I do stretch after my workouts, but
and that's
like, not
honestly
that kind of stretching.
Right, but I was like, I really appreciate that like it had that component of it, because like I do think like flexibility and like I've since being in PT school, I feel like I've incorporated that more and more at the end of my exercise sessions. But it was nice to have like an actual full guided little session. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was like, during the yoga, I was like, I feel like I've lived 3 lives this last hour. I was like, my heart rate was up, I was wondering how I was going to survive, and now I'm like resting peacefully on this yoga mat, like sleeping.
Yeah. So, I think we both enjoyed it. I could definitely see myself maybe coming back to another class. So, speaking of how difficult the yoga was today, little preview for tomorrow, which I think is going to be our final class, at least we're trying in this video. We will have more credits, so we could try some more stuff. But we are trying a yoga specific class tomorrow after work. We're doing a slow flow, which sounds enjoyable.
7 to 8 p.m.
That'll be just
cool
like
down
nice.
before bedtime.
Okay. We will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, it is Wednesday. We are getting ready to go to our 3rd ClassPass class. This is going to be the final one we do for this specific video. And so we are trying out a yoga class as we alluded to yesterday. We do need to bring our own yoga mats. Otherwise, I think that they charge you like a fee to use one of their mats. And we haven't had yoga
Luckily,
mats.
we
Leave me alone, Vegas.
bought some when we
Had a Hot Works membership. So, okay, so class description. We're going to Yoga 6. Never been before. And it's an hour-long class. These classes flow at a slow down pace, so there's time to explore individual postures and transitions. Newer students find this builds confidence and familiarity, while more experienced students refine the fundamentals of alignment and dive into deeper focus. It will gently engage, open, and strengthen the body by tapping into accessible poses, fluid movement, and breathe in a warmed room. Oh, it's warmed. Not hot, though. I'm excited. Hoping it's just like a nice, gentle, relaxing, cool down situation. Warm up. I don't know. Warm up, cool down. Now, from our yoga portion of our class yesterday, that was the hardest thing to try and get clips of. Like, we basically didn't. So, I mean, you guys like know what a yoga room looks like. So if this is the worst
to put phones.
If this is the worst we do with recording, have some grace with us.
I'm wearing my slippers because I will not be needing shoes for the class. Water bottle. Okay, we just finished our Yoga 6 slow flow. Slow flow? Is that what it's called? I enjoyed it. I do feel like just in general, I'm not like as much of a yogi as like I am. Like it is hard. Like I know it was a slow flow and like everything was doable and manageable, but like it challenges your balance quite a bit with like
I was like, you got some vestibular stuff going on too.
Like I'm closing my eyes looking up. What are we doing?
It was good. The room was nice and warm.
Ended with some nice relaxing, just like prolonged laying stretches, which is nice. It was very relaxed at the end.
So this was probably my least favorite of the ClassPass stuff that we tried out. But that's just, I think, more so because yoga's not my favorite form of exercise. But it was good. I appreciate it for what it was. So we're gonna do our final thoughts and wrap up tomorrow when we have better lighting. So we'll talk to you guys then. Okay, so Sierra and I are here to finish off the video and give our final thoughts. I feel like we should give a ranking of our favorite classes of the week. Even though it was probably pretty obvious just when you're talking through the video. Okay, so number 1, I'd say Spanga. I would agree with that. Number 2 from you is F45. Same. And then last,
Yoga
we
6
have Yoga 6.
in that place.
I enjoyed all of them. I did too, and I'm kind of like, we still have more credits we can use, so we might do some repeats. Maybe we'll still mess around with some other ones. We're not gonna, at least right now, I'm not extending my ClassPass thing past the free trial. Reason being, I have a very expensive gym membership that I cannot justify paying more than what I'm doing for that. Maybe Sierra and I have thought about canceling our gym membership to get a cheaper one sometime soon. But it's not gonna be right now. And then on top of that, we talked about maybe doing like the cheap gym membership and then like ClassPass as adjunct to that. But it's not happening right now. So we enjoyed it, but I'm gonna hold off on it for now. I think it is like a nice way to like get a taste of some of those boutique style workout classes. So I had fun making this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. If not to just see how ClassPass works, but to see like just how some of the different workout classes worked. If you have any other video ideas for us or vlog specific videos you want us to do, comment them down below. We also have a podcast called According To. It's available wherever podcasts are available. We talk about basically anything and everything that comes to our mind. So if that piques your interest, check it out. We also have a YouTube channel where we do a video version of the podcast as well. We will talk to you guys when we post our next video. Bye. Bye.